Most organizations are discovering that they need all members of the organization to have a broad perspective and an awareness of the developments shaping their work. Yet many managers and individual contributors alike frequently resist the call to be more strategic and fail to position themselves for future success. Many feel overrun with seemingly insurmountable challenges when faced with the need to be more strategic. Let me share 4 of the most common dilemmas in becoming strategic encountered by people at every level in an organization. I invite you to think about whether or not these challenges might be preventing you from being a strategic force at work too. One of the biggest dilemmas people face when attempting to include strategy in their daily approach is that most organizations are very lean and don't have a lot of bench strength. In many organizations, fewer people are taking on a greater number of operational tasks. There really is so much to do and so little time to do it. This naturally leads people to experience serious time and pressure issues. Many projects, especially strategic projects, are not given the same priority as routine, everyday tasks. Drawing a line, being assertive, and protecting your strategic space can be very challenging. The next dilemma is based on the attitude, "I'm not sure strategy is my job." This can be a very daunting challenge for organizations and its leaders because it deals with people's fundamental style and personality. Many people at the core of a business tend to be doers rather than shapers. They prefer familiar, routine activities that are predictable and produce an immediate sense of achievement. They are perfectly satisfied with working in the moment and don't look ahead or think about future opportunities. Because these short-term activities can be easily measured, people are often reinforced for this short-term focus. They like to do what gets rewarded and recognized. To overcome this challenge, leaders have to ask themselves questions like, what will strategy do for them? What rewards and recognition will strategy bring? And how can I help them see that strategic thinking and action are part of everyone's job? The next challenge is that many people get caught in the middle between competing plans and strategies across departments and functions. They may not be sure whose plan they are working on. This disconnect makes it difficult to prioritize needs and accomplish anything. It may even create internal political battles, which distract people and create interference in strategic work. In addition, some individuals say that it is hard to create strategy because they can't see the overarching strategy or direction of the business. However, if people are willing to spend some time looking deeper, it is possible to decipher critical strategy signals. Sometimes a signal is weak, but it will still suggest where the organization is going, what's important, and what you should focus your strategy on in order to link and align with the firm. Real strategy requires some fundamental risk-taking. As with any situation that includes an element of risk, there is a chance of failure. Failure in business and in life can be very uncomfortable and painful. Risk also creates constructive tension. To avoid the potential risk, people may develop the attitude that things are okay the way they are. Unless you're willing to accept possible failure and constructive tension, it's difficult to move into the strategic space. A new strategy often requires redistributing or acquiring resources in order to make a difference at a strategic level. Identifying and utilizing these resources for a strategic endeavor is risky, but it's also highly important if the organization is going to become or remain competitive in the marketplace. True and effective strategy is forward-thinking, not reactive. Take the plunge into strategic thinking, find strategic and innovative solutions, and think ahead of the curve. Confront and challenge the dilemmas that are holding you or your team members back from being more strategic, and help the organization find ways to sustain and grow into the future.